Hey everybody, it's Jon-Erik Lido. I'm here with my friend Mary Julia Walker.
Hello everybody.
And I wanted to introduce you to a really awesome adaptogenic herb that you can make as a tea. So I bought this at my local Asian grocery store. It's Gynostemma or Jiao Gu Lan. And you can get high quality Jiao Gu Lan out on the internet. I bought this just because it's something that you can just kind of get around the street at your local Asian grocery store. But the quality is not the best, but it's for real. And this whole thing cost about $7. And this is one of the, if not the most powerful adaptogenic herb in the world. And it makes a delicious tea. Yeah, right? It totally is. So you're familiar with Jiao Gu Lan, right?
So yeah, and we were laughing earlier at how I said it. I think we're used to calling it Jiao Gu Lan, but I got my pronunciation down now. I've been apprenticing with the herbalist Sookie Roth for about 4 years now. And she has it growing all over her fence. And so, I mean, it grows amazingly here. And so we can pick it, pull it down, dry it, and make tea or tincture from it that way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And it has a naturally sweet flavor to it. So it really makes a delicious tea just by itself. So today we're going to just make a little tea or tisane out of it. I generally use about a teaspoon or tablespoon rather of Jiao Gu Lan per 8-ounce cup of water. You can see that this what makes this not the greatest quality is it's like a leafy vine. So it's got these like long stalks. It's kind of like, looks, the leaf to stem ratio is about like, what's it called? Cilantro. So, you know, a lot of leafy or stemmy parts of it.
So I'm just pulling off some of the leaves, into a tablespoon. I'm going to get a couple tablespoons into the pot here. Nothing too exact, but just a little crumble.
And you can steep Gynostemma for 1 to 10 minutes. It starts to extract more and more of the chemicals the longer that you steep it. So it changes the flavor, but also changes the health profiles of the herb. So generally we'll use like 4 or 5 minutes of steep time. You can explore more or less based on taste and how you're going to be using it.
It's so beautiful. I love the way it just expands when it's in the pot.
Let me see if I can bring the camera over here so we can let's use the GoPro.
Oh yeah, GoPro.
So you can see the herb boiling and expanding and unfurling. It kind of unrolls itself. Yeah.
It's like one of those tea flowers that blooms when you put it in the water. Okay. As the herb is infusing, as we're making tea, it's important to cover it because the water absorbs a lot of the chemical constituents that we want in our body, and we don't want them to be released into the atmosphere as steam. We want to be drinking them. So we'll cover it, and then
you have this on kind of medium-low heat.
Yeah, medium-low. So we brought it to boiling, and then put the herbs in, and then I turned it down a little bit. We don't want it too hot.
Yeah, and you can just steep it as a tea as well. You don't need to boil it all together, but this is a little bit more effective way to extract all of those great chemicals, all the great adaptogenic properties.
Yeah.
So Jiao Gu Lan is really great as a longevity tonic. There is a region of China where this is drank basically every day by the population, and a study discovered that there's all these people living past 100 years old in this area. They're like, what's going on? Why is this? And it turned out that it's this Jiao Gu Lan that they were drinking as a tea. And so researchers started to look at it in the 70s, like what actually is in this stuff? And that's sort of how it kind of became famous in relatively recent times. It's an energy tonic, so it helps boost your energy, helps with digestion, it helps with sexual function, it calms the nervous system, it does all of what else does it do?
Cholesterol, hypertension.
Yeah. Super herb that you can just enjoy every day.
Yeah, and being an adaptogen really supports your immune system, your nervous system, like you said, and your endocrine system.
Yeah.
So I've got our 2 mugs. I've got a nice little strainer here. I'm going to very carefully. Oh, what a pretty color. It's like a beautiful light green color.
Let's see.
There we go.
Yum.
Good for ya.
So let's try it.
Cool. It's going to be hot, so we sip carefully.
Yeah, okay.
What else might you add for flavoring?
So you can add other adaptogen herbs. If you're using it to kind of like boost up the body, you could add goji berries, which would be really nice with that. Really any sort of berry would go really great with it because they also have these antioxidant properties. They're also energy boosting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. Thanks for watching, everybody.
See ya.